To the morning jam today, a woman who's constantly evolving, 16 albums in, and shows no sign of slowing down.
17 now.
17 now.
The gospel album.
Well, you had to add that one in. The Queen of Bacchanal, and today she's actually showing or sharing a deeper side of her.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we introduce Destra Garcia.
I feel like on a stage or something.
I love that. I love that.
I love the energy. Listen, this program, though, before I only say anything, is only crazy in here.
Yeah.
Only crazy in here.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Surprisingly, I ain't get suspended as yet.
God is good.
God is great.
God is great.
God is great.
Nah,
I have a family to feed. Alrighty, so let me jump into it. So I noticed in the carnival season, you duck out on me, eh?
How I duck out on you?
Yeah, because just so you just bust out and end up in St. Lucia.
Well, remember, I work all through the year, all over the world, right? So even if it's carnival in Trinidad, I would still go and I would do what I have to do. The only time I stop and slow down is Lent. Around this time is where I don't take any jobs.
Yeah.
I don't take any shows. I'm home, I'm grounded, I'm a reflection vibes. And I've been doing this for a long time. It's just that I introduced the world to it last year.
Yeah.
Because I was working on the album and I had to answer some questions. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Why are you working on an album? I'm like, well, around this time, this is what I do. This is how I am. So I'm just sharing this side of myself with you guys. And when Lent is over, I'm going to go back on tour.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. You know, this is the only time I slow down.
So actually on Ash Wednesday, I believe you had an Instagram post.
Yeah.
And in part of the post you were pursuing clarity during this Lent period.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you, or how that looks to you?
Well, in a traditional sense of what Carnival and Lent supposed to represent. Carnival back in the time of slavery was a time where people would be free and then they would come back to that level of clarity afterwards. They would let go of the bacchanalia and then pursue a more spiritual side of themselves afterwards, right? So in Trinidad, you see a lot of people in the Christian faith. We have so many different people affiliated with Christian faith. We have Catholics, Anglicans, we have born-again Christians, we have Pentecostals. We have a lot of different people, but all of them share the same thread at this time, because this is where they celebrate the death and and Christ rising, right? So before all of that happened, on Good Friday into Easter Sunday, you have the 40-day season of Lent. And that's where my family and I take seriously, because I'm not religious, but I'm very spiritual, and my family is as well. And like I was just telling somebody, we all fast around this time. Whether you live in Trinidad or Canada or New York or whatever, at this time, between 6 and 6, we fast for Lent. Every year. I've been doing it since I was 15.
Wow.
So this is not new for me. This is something that I do every year.
Speaking of not new, a lot of people may or may not know, every year on your album, you always stick in a gospel song.
Yeah, I did that for 8 years and nobody was taking me on.
How important is it for you now to actually do a full gospel album after doing that?
So that was very important, and it was heavy on my mind. It was heavy on my shoulders, because after the first 8 years of putting it on the Soca albums, people would skip over it. And a lot of times they say, you singing gospel? How come? You know, I'd be like, I put it on my album all the time. So I decided since 2008 or 9 or somewhere there, I said, I'm going to stop putting gospel on my Soca albums. And one day I'm just going to do a gospel album, because that makes sense. You know, so now if people want to hear this reflective side of Destra, there's an album up there designated for that. You can listen to that until I make a second one. But for now, it's there. It's there. My body of work speaks.
And the name of the album is
Reflections as well, which is what birthed the concert. Because after I did the album, people were like, where are you going to sing these songs? They're beautiful. They're nice.
Why people
but they're like, where are you going to sing those songs?
Why people
You're not coming in no be fat or no this fat and sing these songs. Where are you going to sing them? So I said, you know, all right, what do you all suggest? And the team decided that seeing as you're in the season of reflections, you just do a reflections album. Let's do a concert called Reflections as well. And I didn't know anybody would come, but the place was full. And people left the concert saying, we're coming back next year. So I don't know, I really liked the energy I felt and how it changed me as well, because my whole approach to Carnival was different this year. It was different. I came into Carnival with a peace, and I left with that same peace and calm. So I like the energy I have, and everybody on their own path, and I'm on mine.
Yeah, definitely. You know? What that word reflection means to you?
It means to stop, take a breath, search yourself, reflect on who you are and not who people perceive you to be. You know, reflect on where you are in this moment versus where you should have been or where you could be or where you want to go. And then at the end of the day, acceptance is important in reflections, because you have to accept that where you are is where you're supposed to be. Make plans for where you want to go next. For me, Lent is that beginning of my year, you know, because Carnival is the end. After you plan whole year for a Carnival season and it's over. It's like over. The end of your year. And then you start again. So here now, you put God first. For me, it's always putting God first. I pray before I go on stage, singing soca or otherwise. I always pray. So this is not new to me.
Yeah, you think it was on your bucket list though? Like this was something you had to do?
Yeah, it was. And I was kind of, like most people, paying it away and saying, I'll do it next year, I'll do it next year. But then life started to become difficult to channel through. And it's like, okay, why things not happening? Why things not falling in place? Why everything hard all of a sudden? And then I remember, you know why? Because you ain't do what you say you're going and do. Get it done.
Yeah, start to reflect.
And that's when I'm missing Carnival next year and I go and do it, because I was tired of life being too difficult to maneuver because of something I said I would do and I did not do it.
Nice.
And now it's easier again. Life is easy again.
So last year was the first show, the first edition. Now we're into the second edition this year. I understand there's a new producer too on the show.
Yes. So, and that is important too, because you don't want all your shows to be the same. You don't want your last show to be a replica of the next show. So last time we used Brian McFarlane, which it was an amazing show. Everybody loved talking about it. And this year we have Zara and Isoki as a team. A tag team. And we are going to try to answer those questions that people are asking about Destra. Are you a soca artist or are you a gospel artist? I'm not a gospel artist. I am an entertainer and I am capable of singing all genres. Right. I could rap too. You didn't hear me with Nicki Minaj, but anyway, we could be doing good.
So this one is a song, a spirit and surrender.
Sound, spirit and surrender.
Someone told me there was a theme called To Give to Gain. Give to Gain.
That is International Women's Day theme.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Else,
I was saying that wrong it now.
That was the theme for Sunday. Sunday was International Women's Day.
All right. Yeah. So what we could expect on the show this year?
Well, the
that
theme,
you could share.
The theme says it all, but obviously I'm going to be singing songs off of my Reflections album. I'm going to be joined by two lovely youth choirs.
Right.
I'm also going to have 2, maybe 3 special guests added. Last year it was just me alone. But this year I have 3 people that I'm going to be adding to the show. I don't want to say too much, but also it's going to answer that question of Destra. Who's Destra? You're going to leave knowing in a better capacity and appreciating me in this season and also in the other seasons.
It's a white affair too, as well.
It's a white affair. Thanks for reminding me. Everybody had to wear white. Shane, you cannot wear that red jersey.
Red, gold, and green.
You cannot wear that.
You know me and white.
Hey, no, gosh. I know people anti-white, right? Only wear white, please. It is a nice vibe. Trust me, the white adds the clarity to the whole occasion.
It's going on at Queen's Hall too. Give us the date and
the 28th of March. 7:30 is start time, but I urge you guys to come a little bit earlier to get good seats and all, because this year it has no tier seats. Last year it was 250 tickets, 350 tickets and 450 tickets. All the tickets are the same price across the board. So come early. And then we have giveaways too. We have giveaways before the show even start, because you can't eat inside a Queen's Hall. So whatever little thing you eat, you eat it outside. So come and take your thing and go inside and enjoy the show. And what again? It'll be amazing. Sound. Come and hear the sounds that you always want to hear Destra sing for Carnival. Well, they're getting a whole hour and a half of just singing. And the spirit, when we say spirit, we just mean it's the day before Palm Sunday.
Right.
So it's already a religious week.
Right.
This is the beginning of that. And then surrender. Just come and see if the music move you in any way.
Okay.
And see if you, like me, surrender all at that time.
I love it. I just want to jump back on the album. That's what a little
you
second.
You say what you want to say. That's super. Look, is he saying me, you know?
I know.
Oh.
No. The album, right? So I know it was it's a compilation of some cover songs, right? Are we going to see some original?
Yes. But my next gospel album is going to be original, all of it.
Nice.
But I needed to put these songs on this album because these are the songs that have uplifted me throughout the years. These were some of my favorite songs, and a lot of times when I'm in a bad place or if I need clarity, I would listen to these songs over and over. So I felt that I should put this body of work on an album for my fans who love these songs, because not everybody is a CeCe Winans fan, but they might be a Destra fan, and they might hear the same song sung a different way and relate to it better.
More. So
that's why they
understand. I always understand why artists do it, but let's clear it up. Destra, thank you so much,
Yeah, well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure seeing you. Thanks for passing through and gracing us with your presence. And I know
keep up the great
it's busy.
work.
Yeah, we trying,
I'm missing my girl though, but that's alright. I know where she going.
She gonna be back. She will be back soon. Actually, we have some stuff to do online. All right, guys, follow the Instagram page, Morning Jam 94. Follow the YouTube page. Get your tickets now.
Or at Queen's Hall box office. Or online at Queen's Hall. You could get them online as well. Follow Destra Reflections pages on all social platforms, and you get all the information.
All right, it's on Reflection. Shane, you have one for me? Nice. That's what we're talking about.